Out of the many things in gaming that I throw money at, paying for Game Pass Ultimate and PlayStation Plus Essential can be a bit much. Not price-wise, but like actually asking myself, is having both of them worth it? I really don't care much for the PS Plus monthly games. I mean, I have them in my library just cause, but I've never actively gone out of my way to play one. In contrast, I feel because I'm paying for Game Pass Ultimate, I feel like I am getting more value, especially when I get to play the game preview games. But the thing is, Xbox is squandering their biggest advantage over PlayStation Plus. And I'm going to use these two games as an example. Flame078 here, sorry with another ramble video. In the background, you're going to see me build another base for Palworld in preparation for this new update. I'll be getting to normal typical content soon, but this is just an easy way for me to get out videos. But I want to ask you guys before jumping in, if you are someone who owns both services, let me know any and all your thoughts of having both, the comparisons, what you love, what you hate down below. I would love to have a discussion. Okay, so Palworld is a great example how game preview is amazing in combination with Game Pass, and Overthrown is a perfect example on how to squander this advantage. From cursory research, again, this is a random ramble, so I'm not here scripting or doing big deep dives. So don't crucify me if I get something wrong. But I did at a glance look at the PlayStation Store, and I didn't see offhand that paying for PS Plus would give me access to these games. It's very similar to Steam in that regard, where you just pay the fee. Which by no means, I'm not saying that is the issue. That's not what I'm criticizing. I actually own both of these games on Steam because I did want to provide more support for these developers. But besides, that's not even the point. I'm the exception, not really the norm. So again, looking on the PlayStation Store, I didn't see that I could get these games for free, quote unquote, by having a PlayStation Plus subscription. But this is where Xbox is messing up. Playing Palworld at this stage is no different than playing it on Steam and or on PlayStation, from what I can tell. Updates come out practically at the same time, and the key issues for the most part come from the game not running great on the Series S and on the old gen consoles. So a Game Pass owner can freely come into the game and start enjoying it without worry that this is an inferior version of the game. Overthrown, however, is in the opposite direction. At this point, the game is about 4 or 5 patches, 4 or 5 versions behind, according to the devs themselves, which is a bummer considering over this time I had just discovered the game that I'm eager to continue playing. And within a few weeks, a big content drop is about to happen. So it feels right now playing this game on Xbox is extremely punishing. Regardless if it's on PC or any other consoles, being on the Xbox platform is punishing. It definitely dampens the excitement for sure. Now, Palworld did become a worldwide sensation, and I think that helped make Microsoft amplify and speed up their processes. But I feel like that should not affect the main issue here, which is the certification process for developers. I feel like regardless, for any game preview game, the certification process should be faster. Devs push updates but then have to wait in line for approval. And in the case of Overthrown, they got denied, but not because they missed something or something failed, it was due to something on Xbox, and so they had to lose their place in line and start over? That seems kind of nuts. The devs did explain that the first few approvals are a bit slow, and I do remember in Palworld at the start, the updates weren't one-to-one. It definitely took a little bit, I think within the first month before everything was streamlined. But I just don't think that makes sense for a game preview game. The point of early access for these developers is to be able to not only get their game out there, but to uncover and fix things quickly that users are going to find for them. So they definitely want to push updates, and it's not like these developers are not pushing out updates. It's a certification process that's slowing the experience down, and that only hurts players who are interested in the game and possibly could turn them away. Honestly, I just wanted to gripe about how Xbox certification process is really stupid, especially for game preview games. And like I rambled last time, my go-to console platform currently is going to be Xbox, and I'm going to stick by that. I'm not changing my mind here because this is one of the main reasons. I love finding these indie games, enjoying them and playing them, and being able to play any game from my console to PC and vice versa. Right now, I take advantage of the game preview games because Steam is still my go-to PC platform of choice, but I want Xbox to allow game preview games to flourish. Let the developers address things players find in a timely manner. You definitely don't want your version, your platform, have a weaker game simply because of a certification process. And to me, that makes it have a huge W over PlayStation. But I definitely did not like finding a game, putting about 10 to 15 hours into it, finding issues, talking to the devs about them, only to find out, oh yeah, we fixed that. We're just waiting on Xbox to push the updates. Like, come on, bro. Anywho, Flame078 here, the normal gamer. Till next time, adios.